Hello and welcome to episode 2 of my Raging Echo series. We're going to pick up right where we left off last time. I was doing some fishing to catch up on some editing, and I didn't even get close, so I did some fishing for a while for sure. Um, I completed a few tasks in Draenor, moved on to Lumbridge, and then I got the Tier 2 Relic. I know I wasn't talking very much about leveling up last episode, and that's because, I'd cut down a tree and get like 3 woodcutting levels. I'd fletch like 15 arrow shafts and I would get, you know, half a level. So I haven't really been focusing too much on showing you every single level up, but this episode I'm going to start showing you more because we're starting to get into the higher level content, where I actually get a message that I leveled up. The goal of today's video is to unlock points to unlock relics, but most importantly, to unlock my next area. Mistlin and Karamja are great areas, and I can do a lot in those areas, but it seems like I'm unlocking areas a lot faster this league. Or at least it seems that way. Varlamore is going to unlock so much content for me. Perilous Moons, Huey, Wealthy Citizen pickpocketing, and house burglaries. Too much to list right here. One last note, you may find that my audio is quite a bit better in this single clip. I've been doing some research and asking some friends about the audio problems that I've been having, and I think it's going to get a lot better. But this episode will still have me a little bit quieter than normal. But hopefully we can bear through that, and episode 3 will be a lot better. It's time. I'm going to go with the Dodgy Deals Relic. Sounds like the most fun. Sounds like a good way to start money and get all kinds of other great items from thieving. And it just kind of takes care of thieving for me. I don't really have to, go out of my way to train it. I can train it AFK and I get 11 times the results in theory. So here we go. Dodgy Deals. There we go. And here, I got 45 fishing, followed up very quickly by 44 cooking. This will be important for later. So since Dodgy Deals can affect an 11 by 11 area, the first place that comes to mind is Edgeville. There's that warehouse that is just full of men. And hopefully I walk through these doors and they're not all dead, and I can pickpocket them. Seems I am not the only one with this idea. Okay. Oh, yo. It's working. I mean, there aren't that many men around, and I think this would be a lot better with guards. Whenever you see a haystack in game, be sure to keep clicking on it until you find a needle. It's a task. And there is level 40 thieving. My review of the warehouse men it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I can't complain too much. The 11 by 11 area seems kind of weird. But I don't think it's based on line of sight. I think I was pickpocketing people through walls and everything, so this could be insane later on. And even still, I was pickpocketing men and I got like 9k and, probably not even 10 minutes. We're going to go ahead and move on to guards now. But first, we're going to make a little pit stop here and buy some armor. Steel's cheap. I think we'll hold off on Adamant for now. I'm going to go pickpocket some guards. And, you know what? No, I'll just buy it now because I don't feel like walking back here. How about that? Equip some steel armor was a task. I don't remember which one is better. Oh, they have a black longsword and a black sword. I don't remember which one's better. I think at this point it doesn't really matter. Can't afford that yet, but I'll come back for it. Another tangent, just like leagues can do to you. I'm going to go ahead and do the Natural History Museum, or whatever it's called, the quiz. So I can get, well, I guess it's not 9 Slayer, 9 Hunter, whatever that is. But it'll help me get to base level 5. Okay, and that is the museum quiz completed. So let's see how much we've got. 8,000 Hunter and Slayer experience. And it was a task, which brings me to 25 Hunter and 25 Slayer off the rip. Absolutely, yes, sir. Seems like these guards are also being killed. Well, two's better than one, I guess. Pickpocket a guard was a medium task. There's another one. Achieve your first level 50. And with that, I am going to stop thieving training. I will pick up thieving again if I need more money or when I hit Varlamore and we go for those wealthy citizens. But for now, I've got a good cash stack. I'm going to go buy some armor, some magic gear, and stuff like that. Equip some black armor was a task. Okay. Another task. Oh, pickpocket a master farmer. I can do that. I decided to go ahead and start the Vampire Slayer quest while I was in Draenor. Made a quick pit stop and pickpocketed a master farmer. And the next plan is to go back to Varrock, do some tasks that I forgot about, and continue Vampire Slayer. Count Draenor proved to be quite a challenge at only 10 combat stats, especially with this scuffed gear setup that I have going right now. The whole fight took about 2 minutes in total, but it was definitely worth it. One more hit. And down he goes. 38,000 attack XP. Holy shit.
Jesus.
I'm 41 attack. Holy crap, dude. Okay. I didn't even need to buy this mithril. Yes, I did. It was a task. Holy crap. 41 attack already. After taking down Count Draenor, I went and decided that I was going to try to even out my melee stats. And I'm ashamed to say, this took me a little bit too long to realize. Actually, I think I'm just going to go buy a rune mace. Like, I'll get to 20 defense, but I think I'm going to go buy a rune mace. A rune mace would be a huge unlock for this account. A rune mace isn't necessarily the weapon that people go with when training. Normally we choose scimitars, but it is best in slot once you get a Scurious spine at Scurious. Petting the dog in Varrock was a task. After a little bit more pickpocketing to get the cash, I went to the Champions Guild and bought a rune mace. Equipping a rune weapon is a medium task. Having the requirement now, I decided to stop by the sword shop and equip an adamant weapon for a medium task. What else would complement my new rune mace better than a combat mastery? I decided to get my magic level up to go for the hill giants in Edgeville Dungeon. I started by training my magic on a goblin, and I just so happened to complete a task for defeating a goblin holding a spear. Alright, this is a big moment. I managed to snipe one. It actually wasn't that hard. I thought this was going to be awful. And I'm very sorry if it was awful for you. But that is a combat mastery point. The first one. Let's get out of here. Alright, so right outside where we made it happen, this is where it explains the combat masteries. See how to unlock them here. You can use your points to unlock combat masteries. To unlock each tier of the mastery, you have to unlock its previous tier. You can only gain 10 points, so choose carefully. So, like I said in my last episode, I wanted to go 6 melee and 4 range. I still don't see a reason to switch off of that, other than, you know, sometimes Jad is really hard with melee, but, you know, I'm not too worried about that, honestly. I feel like getting Ancients and the Drygore Blowpipe is going to be just fine for the other two combat styles, but melee is just going to be pumped like crazy. So, the very first tier, melee hits have a 25% chance to roll damage twice and take the highest result. That is awesome, but the passive effect is really what I was going for to rush this. 95% chance to save weapon charges, ammunitions, and runes used for spells. So basically, I don't need ammo, or at least not a lot of ammo, or runes, and when I if I get a weapon with charges, I will, the Scythe, it won't use as many charges, which is amazing. So definitely melee 1 going in. Alright. So basically I have advantage on damage rolls now, which is just fantastic. And there it is. Catch 100 lobsters with some barking dogs in the background. Alright, that's the couple of fishing ones that I wanted to do. Actually, there's a salmon one, but I need feathers for that. I went ahead and decided to eat a banana from the plantation to complete an easy task. And then I found out that you need 10 agility to be able to make this rope swing across to go and kill a moss giant. So, back to Draenor with me. If I'm already doing some rooftop agility, I might as well get a task for it. I went ahead and completed 10 laps at the Draenor agility course, and this got me up to 26 agility. After finishing off the moss giant, I decided to try to complete some tasks in the area. This included buying something from the charter ship traders, lighting a torch, picking a pineapple, killing a snake, and filling a crate with bananas. I ventured into the volcano and killed a Tizhar, and then I got a pillory random event, which is also a task. After that, I made my way to Vanica to accept my first Slayer task and check my first Slayer assignment for a task. Vanica also very graciously gave me cows as a Slayer assignment. Oh hey yo, kill a cow in one hit. That was a task. Fun. After completing my Slayer assignment, I was awarded with the Tier 3 relics. That is relic number 3. Complete one Slayer task was the one that set it over. And I'm one task away from unlocking a new area. Let's go. But you better believe I'm about to pick this relic right here in this cow field. Okay, this one is not a hard choice at all. It is Clue Compass all the way, being able to teleport to all of the clue steps and stash units and everything. It covers a huge area of the game and makes clue scrolls mindless. I'd rather have that than a teleport to a bank, which, what's a Ring of Dueling, and Fairy's Flight, which is just kind of underwhelming. And this is new. This is what I want to do. The passive effect, amazing. Combat skills including hit points and prayer have a 2x multiplier, which is multiplicative with the other modifiers, which means that I'm at 16 times XP for all of my combat stats, hit points, and prayer included. The bigger and badder Slayer unlock is unlocked for free. Slayer points are 5 times from tasks that you aren't required to complete 5 tasks before earning points. Funny enough, I didn't get points for that Slayer task that I completed this relic with. Kind of funny. And then Slayer superior rates are increased to 1 in 50. That's very good. Very good passive. Very good teleport option. Oh, I have to be at a bank. Oh, well, I guess I'm not claiming it here in this cow field. Alright, I came to a decision. I don't really want to unlock this relic and not get the passive benefits if I accept a Slayer task right now, so I'm just going to claim it right here. Clue Compass. Here we go. Tier 3. Let's go. 1,500 points already. And one more task, and I will unlock Varlamore, which I am going to complete that right now when I go back to Vanica. Oh, wow. I couldn't help myself. I couldn't even finish getting to that other task. I just need to look. Wow. Oh, these are good. Oh, these are good. I can just teleport to Shiloh Village. That's like right next to a bank, isn't it? I think so. Buy that spiny helm. And that is a task. Not just any task. A big task. I can unlock Varlamore now. There it is. You ruined my clip, and I'm so mad at you. Okay. Areas. Varlamore. Let's take a look. Echo Soul. I've never done the Colosseum even a little bit. But he can drop the Sunlight Spear, which seems pretty cool. Sunlit Bracers as well. All healing received is increased by 100%. Wow. I mean, that answers my Barrow's Gloves. You know, Ferocious Gloves problem. That sounds awesome, actually. Let's do it. And that is Varlamore unlocked. Wait. Dude, that was the Asgarnia logo. That scared the shit out of me just now. Whew. And that seems like a good time to end this episode. I do have to admit, this took me a little bit longer to edit than I thought it would. Also, it being Thanksgiving yesterday, which, by the way, I hope you all had a fantastic Thanksgiving holiday. Fishing was my AFK activity while I was editing, and, yeah. We'll see you in the next one.